Yeah.
Hi, this is Kelly.
And Kim.
Welcome to The Skinny. On Saturday at the Weight Watcher scale, I lost 0.6.
Woo!
Super excited to be, again, I wanted to lose 5 pounds before our trip. I'm 0.6 in. I was like, I would love it for be a pound, but it was 0.6, and I said, okay, happy yay, because I'll take it. It doesn't matter. It does not matter.
I lost 1.8, so I had a great weigh-in.
Yeah.
And I, of course, was so happy to add it to
our
our
little list
for our trip.
A little mini goal.
What I'm so even more excited about is the fact that I've entered fresh weight loss.
So you're what to
I
goal
have
now?
lost 111.4 pounds. I'm 10.6 to goal.
10.6 to goal.
So I'm
hopefully
so,
with this little
super
mini
excited.
goal, you're going to be even.
Yes. I mean, obviously, I know, even with my mini goal, I know I'm going to go on vacation and I'm going to come back with some weight gain.
Yes.
I know that.
Yep.
It's okay.
We talked
truly
about
okay.
this weekend at our meeting. Non-scale victories was something that we talked about. And let's just talk about that in general. If you're new and you haven't watched some of our videos, we have talked about non-scale victories.
We have, because they're a big deal.
If you're a Weight Watcher, you know what that is. If you're a new Weight Watcher, we're going to let you know. Non-scale victory is basically things that happen in the changes you make that aren't related to the scale. It's being able to cross your legs,
Which I'm currently doing.
Couldn't do before, which I missed. Being able to easily paint my toenails, because for a long time I struggled to do that. And all of those things are to be celebrated when you're struggling.
Climbing up the stairs at work, or, being able to just know that you can do it without breathing hard. Those were some of the first ones that we noticed.
And then sometimes when you've been doing this for a long time,
you kind of lose track of them.
Yeah, you do. And you're also not as, they're not as in the forefront of your mind, although mine is in a way, because every day when I get dressed, when I put my clothes on, I feel really great. And it's when I reflect on, this is worth it. I put my clothes on, I take that breath, and it all fits. It was worth it. That goes through my head, and I go on with my day.
Yeah.
That's that moment when I'm the most super appreciative and mindful of what I've accomplished and how it makes me feel every day.
And also, it's a reminder of why you want to stay where you're at.
Yes.
This is why.
Why
this
I make
is
the choices.
One of the whys.
Yeah.
Because you get to spend your days being where you've wanted to be.
And be confident every day. And it's the reason why when somebody says there's pizza in the kitchen at work, that I can say, nope, I'm not doing it. That's the reason, because I take that moment every day. And being, even though I'm not in weight, I'm in little weight loss mode just because I want to be lower in my goal weight, but the reality is I'm at maintenance and I want to continue to maintain. So I still need to have those things and reminders to keep me where I'm at.
And it's the reminders when you're at lunch or dinner with people and maybe someone is having a drink and you don't want to spend the points for a cocktail, or you don't want to do dessert, but someone else does. You know what? Certain things I would rather trade off. I would rather trade off having, a piece of cake with my meal, which a lot of times I choose cake in certain events, but randomly on a dinner with people, if there's cake, you know what? I can say no, because to me, it's not worth it. If it's a birthday or if it's something special, to you, it means more.
If it's something that I can plan, it's totally different.
Or if it's something where I'm choosing, this is a time where I want to do this. Yeah. But for randomness.
Yes. Just to go all of a sudden, I'm going to have cake.
Oh, yeah. To just go to a random lunch and go, give me a chocolate milkshake. That is not happening.
Yeah.
For me, that can't be the norm.
Yeah.
It just can't.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Everybody has their
trade-offs
and their way that they balance their weight loss and their maintenance.
Or maybe you're the person who says, well, once a week I have a kid's Frosty. Yep. Or once a week I have, in the summer we have the ability to have a kid cone from our Dairy Whip.
Yeah.
We don't always do it, but we give ourselves permission that if we want to do it that week, we can. We just count it.
Right. So, but for us, it's all about it's that balance of being able to maintain and stay on this journey and be where we're at, and splurging occasionally. It's the balance. How do I balance that?
But I've also accepted that having those balances, that I've not made goal as quickly as other people have, who've given things up, totally given them up.
Yep.
So it's finding what's going to work best for you. Because
what's
for
important
me,
to you?
it was worth keeping in my life certain things. And if it made the journey slower, that's okay.
It's okay.
I was okay with that.
Yeah. Because you're in it for the long haul.
Because
anyway.
I'm in it for the long haul anyway.
You're
so
like,
what,
I'm
so
doing
what's
this
the
for
difference?
life, so what's the big deal?
So I was okay with that. Where other people are like, they really want that. They want it as quickly as they can get it, and that's fine.
That is fine.
If that's how it needs to be for you,
that's your journey.
Then that's your journey, and that you need to go with it.
Well, like I know I'm going on this vacation, and I'm eating scones. It's going to happen. I am going to gain weight. I'm going to accept that I'm going to go gain weight. And then when I come back, I'm going to work hard to take it off.
Yep.
I just need, the reason why I'm trying to pre-lose some is just so that when I come back, my pants fit. I'm just making sure the pants fit.
And you've got to remember too, no matter where you're at in your journey, you still have non-scale victories to look forward to.
Oh yeah.
I still have a lot to look forward to.
Perfect example as us planning for our trip is, airplane seats. I am super excited. I don't think I've been on an airplane seat since I've lost all my weight. I've been in one airplane. I think we were down 50 pounds-ish.
Yeah, 50, 60, something like that.
So to be at actual full weight, I have not been on a plane.
So last trip was to Spain, and we weren't.
And to be able to pack a suitcase that's the small suitcase to go on an international trip because I can fit my clothing in there. All of these little things are still things that are things that we're encountering.
And then maybe this time, any pictures we take at the places we're at, maybe we'll actually frame some and put them in the house.
You think? Because
instead of just the pictures of the places without us in them.
Yeah, we have pictures in the places, but they're like put away in a scrapbook.
They're not framed.
They're not framed so you can see them because we weren't happy with how we looked. We were like, no.
I think we have a handful of framed photos in the house, but they're because they have people of us prior, because they're a picture with each of our parents.
Yep.
We have one picture with our niece on our wedding day. So there are certain things that we still have out framed from before.
But the travel ones, but it's going to be awful nice.
Yeah, to put some
to have pictures and selfies of us in London, because we've been there many times, but I've never been to London at this size.
No, and I'm buying clothes if I can get my hands on some.
But again, we're encountering something different, where we're in a different space.
Yes.
At an experience like an international experience for us going back. And at a different weight.
And I realized the other day, one of the other non-scale victories I have to look forward to is a trip to Kelly's closet.
Which I don't share that joy. Because I'm possessive of my clothes. So
she's a stingy weasel.
I'm a stingy weasel with my clothes.
So I have that non-scale victory to look forward to. And I also have, what's some other ones I have to look forward to?
Well, my biggest one for me, though, is thinking about, too, is when we travel, we tend to, in places in Europe, you tend to go up things with a lot of stairs.
That's true.
And in a lot of countries I've done the stairs, and maybe Kim hasn't done them.
I have sometimes, but not all. Like I did do the Blarney Stone. I did do the 200 and some steps to kiss the Blarney Stone.
But like in the Duomo in Florence,
I didn't do the 565 steps to die, is what we referred to it as.
Or 583, I can't
remember.
Whatever it was. It was horrifying, but I did it. And I did it overweight.
Yeah.
But it was tough. But knowing that I can go up St. Paul stairs.
To the 212 stairs to the Whispering Gallery we are doing this time.
Without even a concern.
And we are also doing the 200 and some steps in the Bath Abbey to the top of the Abbey. Yeah. We are doing that this time
and not having to really think, because I remember at the time when I did the Duomo in Florence, being really concerned that I thought, I want to do this so bad. I'm doing it anyway, even though I'm afraid that I'm going to get to a point and I'm going to have to turn around.
Yeah.
And there were places that you could kind of stop and pause and breathe. But when you're overweight, it was tough.
Well, and we did the 200, I think it was 200 and some steps in Paris to do the gargoyles. We did that, and that was before I think we'd only lost like 30 pounds at that point. First time we went to Paris.
We hadn't lost any.
I had lost just for that. This is before I actually.
We
this
did
before my mom died even. So we did Weight Watchers. And I had lost like 30 pounds, and I went on this trip, of course, gained every bit of it back, and that was that.
Yeah.
But that
was
20, 30 pounds, something like that.
But again, there's a lot of instances where you're taking a lot of stairs, and to be able to say, I'm going to do this and not even have a thought of concern about it is pretty exciting.
Walking you do when you go on a vacation like that. There's a lot of walking involved.
Big time.
We're going to have a lot of walking involved again this time. And that's a good thing. So I'm excited.
Yeah.
And I feel confident
physically. Like, I can do this. I can do this. And that's a big non-scale victory for anyone to say, I'm traveling and I feel really comfortable that I'm going to be able to do everything that we're going to do on a trip.
And do you know what? Before, when we flew, I always had to put the seat up between her and I because I needed some of her seat.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have to do that.
No. You're going to get up. I'm going to be like, get out of my seat.
Yeah. I'm not going to have to do that.
No, we've done that. Anytime we ever travel together, that goes up just to have, so we can have more space.
And be comfortable.
Yeah.
And
I'm not doing it.
Like, I will because, some of it gets in my way, but
yeah, that's true.
I mean, but I won't have to be comfortable.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited about that too. So there's a lot of things that
so
are
think
still
about
to
that.
come and that are still every day.
Yeah. Non-scale victories never end.
So figure out what the ones, if you haven't really looked at the issue, it's a big issue.
Yeah.
Sit down. What ones have already happened for me?
Yeah.
What have I gone to the doctor and gone off my medication? Have I,
can I put my foot over my head?
have I done the all important get on the horse?
Yeah. Yeah. Can I go up 100 steps?
You can go up 100 steps.
Am I going up flights of stairs at work instead of before when I was taking the elevator? I mean, all those things. Has to be celebrated.
Are you wearing the jeans you wore 5 years ago?
Yeah.
Are you wearing a dress that's been in your closet for 3 years because you haven't been able to fit into it? Are you now back into it?
Did you get rid of a bunch of clothes? Did you donate a bunch of clothes because you're out of that size?
And have to go buy new.
Yep.
That are really super cute.
Those
are big deals. Can you wear
deals.
the boots? Can you wear the tall boots?
Yep.
I mean, there are so many of them.
It's crazy.
And a lot of them revolve around cute clothes. And I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
Because that for me is a big one.
There's so many. And those are the things that keep you going. Those are the things that keep you where you're at. And every day I remind myself of that when I get dressed.
But I haven't been so good with the other ones though. That one is always just one that every day, I even say to myself every day, this shouldn't fit. I see it and I go, this should not fit.
And I pull it on. And it
because
fits.
sometimes you don't always feel like you've caught up with your head's not caught up with where you're at. So some days I say that.
It's just a little bit of disbelief. You look at it and you pull it on
and
you're
you
like,
think this is my life.
Yeah.
And it's good. But
enjoy that. That's part of why you do what you do every day.
Keep your eyes peeled for the other ones because I need to keep my eyes peeled for the things that I'm not really looking at because I've settled into this. I'm so far in that I probably do take some things for granted now.
Yep.
I'm sure I do. Yep. I know I do.
Don't take it for granted.
They're to be celebrated. They're to be celebrated.
Okay, something I wanted to share. I found at TJ Maxx.
Who knew? TJ Maxx.
I bought 2 of them. They're the last 2. What these are, they're Skinny Girl, and they're Belgian dark chocolate coated almonds with a dusting of cacao powder on them. So they're dark covered chocolate. They're covered chocolate. And this whole pack is 4.
And there's quite a handful of the almonds in here. And they're big, puffy almonds.
Uber delicious. I love them. I don't know where you can get them because I got them at TJ Maxx.
I do suggest them though. Walmart carries a lot of the Skinny Girl products.
They do.
So if you go to your Walmart and check like the candy aisle or something like that and they don't have those wow.
Oh yeah.
And they don't have those, maybe go on Walmart's website and see if you can order them because sometimes you can order stuff to them and ship it to the store for free and just pick it up.
I say thank you, Skinny
Girl. So try that. So totally try that. I do have another Skinny Girl product to try. The last dressing we tried we did not like. We love the honey Dijon and we love the poppy seed.
Yes, but we tried the ranch before.
Buttermilk ranch.
I'm not a ranch person anyway, so I wasn't a good judge. So yeah, I was not a good judge. Shake it. Oh, tell them what it is.
Here, I cracked open this. It's the roasted garlic vinaigrette.
We're gonna try it.
So I found it at Walmart. Because obviously that's where I find all my dressings. Not all Walmarts carry it. I know some of our Walmarts in the neighborhood don't.
Skinny Girl,
but a certain one I know does.
Is my friend. And I love the honey Dijon so much. It makes salad eating
so it's totally worth trying. Okay. Anytime they have a new dressing, I'm down with trying it.
Okay.
Just because I love their products for the most part.
It has a bit of a bite. Right? Like a bit of a bite. It has too much of a bite for me, like that. You know, that sharpness? Kind of Is it a vinegary sharpness? Is that what that
it's
is?
a vinaigrette.
It's pretty vinegary.
So, I mean, if you like...
It's not bad.
If you like a vinaigrette, you will probably be totally down with this.
Here's the thing. I love
and you
balsamic.
like garlic?
I mean, okay, my favorite dressing, if I have to pick, is a balsamic vinaigrette. This is almost a little too sharp for me. But for you, maybe not. Not too sharp for you?
No.
Too sharp. Maybe I just got too much on my lettuce. Let me try it.
It's really not. I actually really like it.
And maybe I just got too much of a
I'm very
section.
spoiled by my poppy seed because I could drink that stuff with a straw. But no, I like it.
That's how
I really do like it. It does have a little bit, you catch that garlic right there.
Garlic is, yeah.
But it's not like overly strong garlic. You get this, it's strong when you open the bottle, but I don't think that it's overly strong tasting of garlic.
It's a little too much of a bite
Is
for
it
me.
too much for you?
Yeah. And it does not taste bad in any way. It's delicious. It's just got too much of a bite for me.
I like it. I will totally eat this.
Okay.
I actually really like it.
Yeah, I mean, if you told me this is with the dressing I got, would I eat it?
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah,
I like it.
But it's just too much of a bite for me.
I'm a fan. Okay. I'm told, it's to me, it's not up there with my poppy seed, but I really do like it. And so I will definitely finish this bottle. Absolutely.
Okay.
So
Well,
thumbs up.
Thumbs up for Kim. I've got a middle thumb. Kim's got a thumb up. this is my thumb. Okay. So we will see you next week.
Yes, we will. Later.
Later.
Bye.
Bye.